three-point shot.
It's a towering shot, baby.
The following is a production of the Rough Rider broadcast team, a presentation of Watlington and Shires Productions. NetSN and Azalea Orthopedics brings you Northeast Texas Sports, the 2024 season.
Hey, good afternoon, baseball fans. Welcome to our first big baseball broadcast of the season. We're here in Joaquin today as the Timpson Bears are in town. Now, we were here yesterday for Joaquin and Timpson in softball, and the Joaquin Rams coming in here today looking to host the Timpson Bears. Both these teams looking for some big district wins here in a tight district that will be here in district number 22 again this season. Both these teams, like I said, getting things going here, and it's got 10-3 for the Timpson Bears coming in, and I believe it's 8-5-1 is what I saw for the Joaquin Rams coming in here today. It was the latest records I saw there by both these teams. Coach Latham and Coach Tondro ready to go here for a good matchup here this afternoon in Joaquin. It is our Farmers State Bank pregame show, so stay with us, folks, as we get things rock and rolling. We'll be ready to go for the first pitch coming up here shortly on NetSN. Hit the button.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with Best of Nacogdoches and Best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
All right, folks, we get ready to go here in our Farmers State Bank pregame show. And real quickly here, keys to the game. Both these teams just got to get some timely hitting. It's going to be a beautiful night here for some baseball. Got a good crowd coming in for Joaquin and Timpson here tonight on a big district matchup. So just timely hitting and good pitching. Got Witten going against Quist are the two pitchers out there. We'll go around the horn as we get ready to go here for this one. And so for the Joaquin Rams, who are the home team, Witten on the bump and Hawkins behind the dish. Neal's at first, Umbrel's at second, Brooks at short, Rogers is at third, Holt is in center, Bass is in left, and Graves will be over in right field as we wrap up our pregame show. We'll be right back for the start of this one here on NetSN. All righty, folks, here we go. It is Connor Crawford, the leadoff man here for the Timpson Bears, taking one strike here from Witten as he is swinging and a miss right there. So it is 0-1 to him to start off. And out in front of that one, it is now 0-2 here to Connor. Connor, Crawford, and Brewster, will be the first three here against Witten in this top half of the first. All right, so let's get our count right there. I think I can do this here this afternoon. Okay, so here we go. 0-2 pitch on the way. Whoop, high outside, just a little bit behind him, and it is now a 1-2 ball count. Connor Crawford, Dylan Crawford, the catcher. Brewster, the shortstop, will be first three up here. Witten has gone 1-2 to the leadoff man here, Crawford. The wind was blowing around a little bit yesterday in this matchup here for the girls' side on the softball. Oh, there's a swing and a miss for the strikeouts. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. One out. And there's the first strikeout here for Witten. Coming to the plate now, Dylan Crawford, the catcher for the Timpson Bears. He'll step in here. Ready to go against Witten. First pitch on the way. That's in there for a call strike on the outside edge. 0-1 to him. Here's the 0-1 on the way. Catching the outside corner for a call strike 2. So 0-2 count as Crawford stands right back in here. Witten trying to get a quick 2 outs here. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and back-to-back strikeouts here for Witten. And 3 straight for the strikeout. That's the second strikeout. Here comes Brewster to the mound, or to the plate. He's a shortstop. 2 outs. He'll step in here, top of the first. Swing and a miss, boy. Witten is bringing the heat. There's another one. Brewster just out in front of, trying to catch up to it. Stevenson, the DH, will be on deck. DHing for Moreland, the second baseman for Coach Tondro's squad. Swing and a miss. And that's quickly 0-2. So Witten trying to make quick work of the Bears here in the top of the first. And with 2 outs, got a new 2 count on the way here. Pitch on the way. Outside, ball 1. So here's the pitch to Brewster. High fly ball here onto the infield. And may just catch the top of the caught the top of the backstop there. Bounced off into the stands. And it's a foul ball. 0-2 remains the count. As Hawkins give it a look there. Thought it might just get out to the outside edge of that overhang of the backstop up there. And catches the top of it. So here we go with the 1-2 pitch. Up high now, 2-2. So 2-2 count. Brewster right back in. Here's the pitch to him. Catches a piece of that, fouls it away. Staying alive. Count remains 2-2 here with 2 outs. We're in the top of the first inning. So Brewster right back in. And the pitch on the way. Staying alive, fouling it away. He's catching a piece of it, trying to straighten it out. Coach V down the third baseline. Coach Tondro down the first baseline here for the Timpson Bears. Brewster in with a 2-2. Oh, just catches a piece of it. Back to the backstop. Staying alive, 2-2. I think went and worked for it here. This will be pitch number 9 of the at-bat here for Brewster as he steps right back in. 2-2. On the way. That's up high. Tried to bring a breaking ball here. Ended up here with that one. 3-2 now, the full count. Full count here to Brewster. Here's the pitch. And foul ball heads up over there for the young'uns. So count will remain 3-2. Brewster fighting him around here. As he is looking for pitch number 10 of the at-bat right here. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Got him up on the inside for the strikeout. 3 strikeouts. Took him a little bit there to get Brewster But that'll do it. And coming to the plate here against Quist will be Holt, Umbrell, and Brooks when we come back for the bottom half of the first inning here on the NetSN No Score.
For Matthews Realty, going above and beyond is what's expected. This is agency owner Colin Matthews. Our team of seasoned real estate professionals believe in giving their clients an advantage in any real estate transaction. Matthews Realty has a reputation of highly personalized service. Matter of fact, it's our #1 priority. From commercial and residential properties, poultry farms to beach rentals, our team works hard so you don't have to.
Call Matthews Realty 598-7800 or see their complete listings at matthewsrealty.com.
Center Motor Company. From whatever angle you look at it, you see Ford. Ford trucks, SUVs like the Bronco, and iconic cars like the Mustang. A legacy managed by Kevin Jones and created by Ray Jones. Center Motor Company on Hurst Street in Center.
Alrighty, back here as we go to the bottom of the first inning. Let's go around the horn for the Timpson Bears. Quist on the bump here for him. Dylan Crawford behind the dish. Duke is at first. Moreland at second. Brewster at short. Carroll is at third. Searcy in left, and it is Connor Crawford in center. Holloway is your right fielder here for the Timpson Bears. And first three up will be Holtz, Umbrell, and Brooks coming to the plate here. No score. All right, I'll get my sheets together here. Coach Latham will take his spot down third baseline here for the Rams. And Crawford going to give his pitcher one more warm-up toss here before the throw down. We'll be ready to go here for the bottom of the first. Here it comes. Nice throw down there by Crawford. So here we go. Holtz, the center fielder, will step in first here. So quick meeting on the mound there for the Bears. I like these uniform combinations. Got the pinstripes here for the Rams. Got the solid black, the gold lettering here for the Bears. Old school Pittsburgh Pirate look. Kind of like that. Here we go. As stepping in there is Holtz, the center fielder, ready to go. Quist bringing it up on the inside corner. Going to be there for strike number one. Oh, 0-1 to Holtz, standing right in. And pitch on the way. Heads up. Foul ball going to get back behind everybody. 0-2. Catch that first base side there, and whenever we get a chance, we'll hit that third base side. There's a shot, and it'll go bouncing off the mound. Oh, it'll hit the bag. Oh, man, I tell you what a hit there for Holt as it hits the bag as it bounces through the infield, and he'll be in there with a hit to start off here for the Rams. And so they'll have the leadoff man on here. Coming to the plate will be the second baseman, Umbrell. So Umbrell ready to go here as Quist. He took a bounce right off the front of the mound there, right over Quist where he couldn't grab it. And then once it hit the bag, the shortstop, Brewster, was right on it, but it hit the bag and bounced over, took a weird bounce. And I tell you what, it was into center field there on that bounce, allowing Holt to get there. So Umbrell taking ball 1 to him to start off. Umbrell now ready to go here, stands in. And Quist on the way here to the lefty, trying to bunt his way on. Nice bunt down the third base line. Will he get there? And, oh, I tell you what, that's a tight play down the first base line. Nice try there by Carroll as he come up throwing. And I think Umbrell got down there, just did beat the throw. So now I have runners at first and second. Coming to the plate now will be Brooks. Nice try there by Carroll, coming up there on a nice bunt there by Umbrell. Here's Brooks at the plate now, ready to go. Man on first and second. Quist to the plate, and that's a bouncer there at third. And they're going to get the leadoff man at third. Nice job there by Carroll as he'll go unassisted for out number 1. Umbrell will go to second. Brooks will reach on the fielder's choice. So I bring Witten, the pitcher, to the plate. 1 out. Oops. Let's get our things right. First and second is where everybody's at. 1 out here. Here's the pitcher, Witten, to the plate with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike number 1 to him. So Witten with Hawkins on deck here with only 1 out in the inning. That's a bouncer. Heads up down that third base line down there. Watch out down there close to that Timpson Bears dugout. And it'll go 0-2 on the foul ball. So man in scoring position here for Witten. The runner over second. Got a man at first as well. Here's the pitch. That's low on the inside. And it'll be ball 1. 1-2 now the count. So with the 1-2 count, runners at first and second. Witten trying to help his own cause here. Here's the pitch. That's low on the outside from Quist. Now runs the count even at 2-2. So that 2-2 count, Quist now from the stretch, bringing it. Nice fastball there, but catching a piece of it. Running it foul. 2-2 is Witten. Hawkins, his battery mate, the catcher on deck. That's Quist bringing it. Fly ball here, and that's going to be shallow center field, but coming up on it there is going to be the center fielder. That is Connor Crawford. He'll make the play for out number 2. So 2 outs, runners stay where they are. Catcher Hawkins comes to the plate here. So Quist doing a good job here with putting the first couple of runners on. He's now got a couple of outs. And Hawkins steps up. Oh, up high inside, ball 1 to him. Rogers will be on deck if Hawkins can reach. And here's the pitch. It's going to be a little blooper here, and coming off the mound there's going to be Quist. He'll make the play for the final out and the third out. So they'll get 1 hit. So they'll leave 2. No errors here, and no runs will come in. It will be no score as we go to the bottom half of we'll go to the top of the second here on NetSN. Alrighty, folks, back here as it will be Witten back onto the hill. He threw 1 inning of work, had 3 strikeouts. He had no hits and no runs come in. And he will be now facing the middle half of the order, which will be Stevenson, the DH, Quist, and Duke, the first 3 up here against Witten, as he comes up here ready to go here into the second. No score. And I know there's a good softball game going on behind me there. At least it got started a little bit later than what I think they thought it was going to there for the Lady Rams and the Beckville Lady Bearcats going on over there here. And I tell you what, too, we got here early enough. The game started at 6:30, which was good. I wanted to get here a little early because I've been here a few times, and I heard about that chicken strip basket and fries that they got here at the concession stand. And I tell you what, that was good stuff. I'm glad I got here early and got me some of it. So anytime you're here in Joaquin for baseball and softball, make sure you get you some of that chicken strip basket. I think it was like $8. You get chicken, fries, and a drink. Can't beat that, I tell you. The only thing close to it, man, maybe be the Tiger Cafe. Man, they got some good stuff down there at Tiger Cafe. All right, here we go as Hawkins in here as he was the last one to be out there into that first inning. So it took him a little while to get his gear on. So now they will be facing Stevenson, the DH. He'll stand up here, be the first one, the lefty, against Witten. As Rams now get back to their defensive positions. Here we go. Second inning underway. First pitch. So Stevenson up inside. Can't catch that corner. Ball 1. 18 pitches in that first inning there for Witten. And 1-0 now to Stevenson. Here's the pitch. That's low in front. 2-0. Kind of come inside there a little bit. He got that inside corner there. A couple of calls in that first inning. See if he can get in there again. Here's Witten with that one. Fastball on the outside. Steerack 1. 2-1. So with a 2-1 count, Stevenson right back in. Here's the pitch from Witten. Oh, nice pitch. 2-2. That was a nice pitch right there. 2-2 count. Stevenson. Looking for something to drive to get some start here for the Bears. There's a shot and a nice shot. Oh, knocking it down there is Rogers, but it gets under his glove, and it's an infield hit here for Stevenson. So first hit here for the Bears. They have the first man on. No outs. Coming to the plate will be the pitcher Quist, trying to help his own cause now with a runner over at first. Checking with Coach V down the third base line here. Now ready to go, stepping in. So here's the pitch. Outside, going to get behind, and Stevenson's going to take off. And the pass ball gets away. And Stevenson will take off, go to second. Pass ball, ball one here to Quist at the plate. So now runner scoring position there at second. Witten ready to go here with the 1-0 to Quist. Swing and a miss. It's now 1-1. See, both these pitchers bring a real nice heater. As Quist stands right back in here with a 1-1 count to him. Pitch on the way. Outside. 2-1. So runner at second base here for the Bears, trying to put a run across here. There's a shot that'll get out into right field, and the right fielder is going to watch it get down. Coming around third here, and Stevenson's going to hold up as the throw comes in, and Hawkins is able to run it down here. And will be runners on the corners here for the Bears on the base knock, back-to-back knocks here. For the Bears, 2 hits. Now runners on the corner, still nobody out. So coming in to run will be Lane. He'll come in to run for Quist. So runners on the corners now here for the Bears. Stepping in, number 8 is Duke. First baseman. Looking to see if he can help the Bears strike first here into the top of the second. Here's Witten ready to go. First pitch, he comes off the mound. Picking the throw to third, nothing over to first. So still working for that first out here and back-to-back hits. Runners on the corners for the Bears. Can't catch the outside corner here to Duke, ball one. One and 0 to Duke as he stands right back in, lefty. Up high inside, here's the throw down from Hawkins, and it was a great throw, but it gets under the glove there, and it's a stolen base here for Lane, who's in the pinch run. Nice throw there by Hawkins, just right there at the bag. Looks like he got lost in the dirt there on the cover, and it looks like he might have had him. But it's now 2-0 here to Duke. And a nice throw down. That's in there for a strike now, 2-1. So 2-1 now the count. Runners in scoring position here for the Bears. Here's the pitch to Witten. Swing and a miss for a 2-2 count. Trying to chase that one up top. So 2-2. Still no outs here. That's going to hit him on the bottom of the leg, so hit by the pitch. So runners all over the base pads here now for the Bears with nobody out. So bases full, nobody out. To the hit by the pitch. And now to bring Carroll, the third baseman, to the plate. Carroll just looking to get a knock somewhere and probably bring in a run or two. Checking with Coach V down the third base line. Now ready to go. Carroll taking strike one. 0-1. I think I heard somebody down there say the birthday boy. Maybe let's see if it's Carroll's birthday right here. So if it is, happy birthday to you, young man. Colton Carroll. Here's the 0-1 from Witten. Swing and a miss. It's now 0-2. The 0-2 count. Witten ready to bring it. Bases full of Bears. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Big strikeout there for Witten. That's number 4 onto the afternoon. And that's out number 1. So with 1 out, still bases full. That will be Searcy to the plate. Boy, a lot of lefties on this Timpson squad here. Searcy takes that one up high inside for ball 1. Top of the order will be Crawford on the deck here with only 1 out. Bases full, and the Rams trying to get themselves out of the situation of 1 out. Swing and a miss here, bringing the heat. Searcy swinging for the fences there, now 1-1. He was looking to get a big knock on that one, wasn't he? Wound up for that one. Here's Searcy right back in. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's now 1-2. Witten trying to work his way out of the jam here with a 1-2 count. Searcy right back in. And Witten to the plate. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Witten to get to 2 outs. Done a great job here after putting the first 3 on. Top of the order will be Connor Crawford. He's 0 for 1 at the plate. He struck out his first time up. And with Bears all over the base pads, looking to get something here with 2 outs. Witten looking to get out of this inning with no damage. Here's the pitch. Up high outside. Ball 1. So 1-0 here to Crawford, standing right in. Witten swing, bringing a nice pitch there. 1-1. Witten ready to roll once again. Here's the 1-1 to him. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Yeah, Witten 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a bases-loaded jam here into this second inning. And Crawford looking to lace into one to bring in a couple here for the Bears. So the 1-2 count to him. That's Crawford right back in. Witten to the plate. Up high. It's away from Hawkins. Here comes the run in. And Stevens is going to be there, and it's going to get away from Witten. Nice try there by Hawkins, but as the ball gets away, good job of running there by number 1. Now it's Lane who's in to run. Nope, sorry, Lane is over at first. He was a pinch runner. He'll move over to third. So the run does come in. It is a 1-0 ball game here, as it is 2-2 at the plates. Nice job of running there by Stevenson coming in to run. On the pass ball, he'll score. Chris goes to third. Duke now over at second. Nobody over at first. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a call. Stew rack 3 and run him up there, but the run does come in here to make it a 1-0 ball game after the 1.5 here. So we'll go to the bottom half of the second. Rogers, Neal, and Bass on their way to the plate when we come back here on Annette SN.
Your Center Rough Rider winter sports schedule brought to you in part by Ace Hardware. Ace is the place in Shelby County for the helpful hardware folks. Brookshire Brothers, beginning its 103rd year as your neighborhood market. And Covington Lumber Supply. If you need it to build or repair, you find it at Covington's. Need brand new construction from the ground up or a remodeling job? Ricky Andrews can do it all. Whether it's tile for the floor or reimagining a space in the house. Something wonderful with the bathroom. And oh, what he can do with kitchens. Find him on Facebook or give him a call at 591-2233. Ricky Andrews Construction.
Alrighty, we're back here as we go to the bottom half of the second inning. 1-0 Timpson Bears with the lead. Had the bases juiced there, but we're only able to bring one across. And a nice job here by Witten as he was able to get his 6th strikeout of this ball game after loading him up there for the first 3 hitters. Was able to come back and get a strikeout, but we had a pass ball that ended up being that run that come in, so that run will be charged to him. So here we go to the bottom half of the second, see if the Rams can get to that run back. Rogers, Neal, and Bass come up here against Quist. Quist, one inning of work, no strikeouts, no base on balls. He gave up the 2 hits and no runs, and he threw 14 pitches in that first inning. So here we go to the bottom half of the second as Rogers stands in here ready to go. First pitch from Quist on the way. That's a runner there, and it took a bounce off the third baseman's glove. And it's going to be a nice play there by the shortstop. That was Brewster to back him up there to get it across. But it took a wild bounce, and it's going to be an infield hit here for Rogers. He beat the throw down the line, and a good job there by Brewster. He backed up that play there, and he was able to come out of there with it and make a nice throw. But a good job by Rogers to bust down the line and get in there for the base hit. So here's Neal, the first baseman, to the plate here against Quist. First pitch. Low, good job by Crawford, keep it in front of him. And it's ball 1 to him. Checking with Coach Lathan down the third base line. Neal has the sign he likes. Right back to the box he goes with runner over at first. Quist to the plate. And that'll be a foul ball. It'll be a 1-1 count. So Neal ready to go here with a 1-1 count to him. Quist ready to bring it as he's now working from the stretch with a runner over first. Good lead there by Rogers. Here's a throw over. Oh, that was awful close. I say he was safe. The crowd said he was out. That's an awful close call over there at first. The Blue said he's safe. Ooh, that's a close one. Like I said, Rogers had a nice little lead over there. Got that sun right in his eye. Quist with a nice little turnaround on. Looked like he got him. It was awful close. Here's the 1-1 to Neal. That's a knock down the third base line. And, it's going to be just foul as it bounces over the third base bag. And it'll be a foul ball, 1-2. Bass on deck now for the Rams. It's Quist with a 1-2 count to him. Got a runner over at first. Neal right back in. Here's the 1-2. Quist from the stretch. Throw back over to first. He's a little bit better in there that time than he was that first throw over, that's for sure. But he gets there in time, it looks like. Coach Tondro going out to have a chat. First one, that was awful close there. That one looked like he got in there. That first one, boy, sure was close. Coach Tondro out having a chat with the Blue in the second base line there. Give you a chance to tell you about today. We got some soccer action going on here. Final regular season game for the Center Rough Riders. They're over in Tatum as we get ready to go for some soccer playoffs starting next week. And we will be in Shelbyville for Woden and Shelbyville baseball. That's this Friday night coming up, so join us here on NetSN. All right, so the conversation over. 1-2 to Neal at the plate. He steps in. Quist, swing and a miss. It gets away there from Crawford. Crawford trying to work on it now. Going to throw back over to first there to complete the strikeout. Out number 1, first strikeout here for Quist. So 1 out. Coming to the plate is Bass, the left fielder for the Rams. And a runner remains over at first here for Joaquin. So Bass coming in here as the Dares lead 1-0. 1 out, bottom of the second. Quist to the plate. Trying to bunt his way on. Nice little bunt down the first baseline. First baseman's going to have to come over there. Nobody there. And a nice bunt down the first baseline. And a nice try there by Neal, but he didn't have anybody down there. It was laid down a beautiful bunt there by Bass. And a great play. And Neal tried to get there, but not able to catch up to him. And a nice job running down the line. And now runner at first and second here for the Rams. After a very nice bunt laid down there by Bass. Here comes the DH Graves. He'll come to the plate. Taking strike 1 is Graves. Strike 1 to Graves. 1 out, runner at first and second from the stretch. Quist ready to bring it to the plate. Comes out. Throws over. They're paying a lot of attention to Rogers. Try to pick him off a couple times over there at first. He's now over at second. Graves standing in. And a shot, and that's going to get out into between the gap there. Oh, and a nice dig there by the first baseman. And a great play by Neal. I thought maybe it was going to get in the gap over there, but a great play there by Neal as it goes 3-1 for out number 2. But runners now move over to second and third in scoring position. And 2 outs at the plate. Oh, they're going to say he was safe over there. I thought for sure. I thought they got him. Okay. Well, they say he was safe over at first. So that'll bring up the top of the order. So another hit here. Now the base is full. Top of the order is going to be Holt. He'll come up here ready to go. And strike one to Holt. Let out the game there with a single. Got thrown out going to third. 0-1 to him. High outside. Now 1-1. Base is full here for the Rams. They're trying to push one across. Quist with only 1 out now. Going to try to work his way out of the jam. 1-1 to Holt. Here's the pitch. Low on the inside. Great job there by Crawford staying in front of him. And it's going to hit him on the foot. So he's hit by the pitch. That'll bring in the run. So it'll be a 1-1 ball game. And everybody moving up. Coming in to score here is going to be Rogers. And so with the 1-1 ball game, after being hit by the pitch, bases will remain full. And is now 1-1. And coming to the plate will be Umbrell. Going to single his first time up. As Quist. And Coach Tondro checking in with his catcher and making sure the call at the plate was good. It looks like Crawford said, yeah, I caught him on the foot there, Coach. So Umbrell will stand in here now. Base is full. And only 1 out for Quist. Swing and a miss here for Umbrell. 0-1 to him. So Quist trying to work his way out of a jam here with only 1 out, as Witten had to into the top half of this second. That's up high inside. 1-1 to count. Brooks will be on deck here for the Rams as they're trying to push another road across to take the lead. That's a high fly ball going to get out into right field there, and that is going to be Holloway. And he can't come up with the play there. So 1 run coming in. So everybody had to kind of hold up there, but Holloway not able to make the play. So that's going to be an error on the right fielder. And everybody's going to be safe. Bases will stay juiced here, and it will now be a 2-0 ball game for the Rams. And coming to the plate now will be Brooks. Reached on the fielder's choice his first time up. Still only 1 out in the inning. And that's in there for ball number 1 to him. One over to Brooks. Foul ball right back to us here. 1-1 now the count. So bringing in another run here. One of the error by the Bears. So Brooks right back in here with a 1-1 count. Quist ringing it. It's going to be foul. Heads up. 1-2 to him on the foul ball. Witten, the pitcher, on deck. Only 1 out here is Brooks. Going to run that out there. Second baseman, Umbrell. I'm sorry, that is a Moreland. He's going to be up on it. He'll go, and they'll go 4-3 for out number 2. And everybody moves up, and another run comes in. That'll make it a 3-1 ball game here for the Rams. 2 outs. Runners remain at second and third here as Witten comes up. He's 0 for 1 at the plate. Ready to go against Quist. High fly ball out into center field. Reaching out there for it. Center fielder. Going to come underneath it for is Crawford. And fly ball ends of the inning there as it did at the end of the first. So 3 runs come across here on 3 hits here by the Rams. By the Rams, they do get an error to bring in another, and it'll be a 3-1 ball game as we go to the top of the third inning. Stay with us here on Net SN.
For Matthews Realty, going above and beyond is what's expected. This is agency owner Colin Matthews. Our team of seasoned real estate professionals believe in giving their clients an advantage in any real estate transaction. Matthews Realty has a reputation of highly personalized service. Matter of fact, it's our #1 priority. From commercial and residential properties, poultry farms to beach rentals, our team works hard so you don't have to.
Call Matthews Realty 598-7800 or see their complete listings at matthewsrealty.com.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
Alrighty, back here. It's a 3-1 ball game. Joaquin Rams here as we go through two. Going to the third inning, it will be Dylan Crawford, the catcher, Brewster, and Stevenson, the first three up here against Witten. Witten has thrown 2 innings of work. He's got 6 strikeouts, no base on balls. He's thrown 44 pitches. He's given up the 2 hits and the 2 runs here this afternoon or the 1 run, I should say, for his team. So far here for the Bears. So the Bears going to look to come back out here as they had the bases full. Witten was able to work his way out of it. And bases full there against Quist, and he was able to work out of it with only a couple of runs there. An error caused another run to come in there in that inning for the Rams over the Bears. So here we go. Coach Tondero will head over to first. Coach V down at third. Ready to go here for the third inning. It will be the catcher Crawford. He'll come up. He's 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. See if he can get something going. See if we can get something going here against Witten to start the third. This team now trails at 3-1. So we go to the top of the third inning. So Witten ready to go here against Crawford. Crawford stands in here. First pitch on the way. High for ball 1. Coach V checking in down the third base line here with Crawford. Crawford. That's low for ball 2. Okay, Crawford was at the plate here when the last out was made, apparently. So it will be Connor Crawford is at the plate, who's 0 for 2. Dylan Crawford will be up next at the plate. So here we go. Witten on the way. That's up high for ball number 3. So the Bears looking to put on the leadoff runner here. Couple of Bears running down here to get on the camera. No, just kidding. All right, so here we go. As it is a 3-0 now to Crawford, standing right back in here. The leadoff man for the Bears looking to get on. That one's high for ball 4. First base on ball is given up here by Witten. And the leadoff man on here for the Bears. So here comes Dylan Crawford to the plate. He's 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. See if he can move him around. Coach V was assigned down the third baseline, sends it out there. And first base taking his lead over there. First pitch on the way here to Dylan. Steve Reich 1 to him. 0-1. So that 0-1 count. Crawford taking the lead over there at first. Now from the stretch for Witten. As Crawford stands in, here's the pitch. That's a high fly ball. Now going to go into left center field. And center fielder come over there to grab it. That is Holtz, and that is out number 1. So 1 out. Runner remains over at first. And here comes Brewster to the plate. He struck out his first time up. So Brewster, the runner over at first. Crawford going to run. Here's the throw down from Hawkins, and it's a nice throw, but just off to the right field side, but good job backing him up. as it's a stolen base here for Crawford. Second one of the afternoon here by the Bears. Hawkins with a nice throw down. That's the second real nice throw down here just off to the right side. And it is 1-0 to Brewster out to the plates. Witten checking a runner over at second now after the stolen base to the plates. Foul ball, it'll be a 1-1 count. One count to him. Right back in goes Brewster. Witten to the plate. Crawford taking off for third. Here's the throw down from Hawkins, and it's going to get him. Oh, I thought for sure they might have got him down there, but just getting in under the throw. Good job there running by Crawford. He steals third. That's the second stolen base right here. And it's 2-1 at the plate. Now the runner over at third. For Brewster stands in. He's going to send that one off on a foul ball. That's a long foul. And it will now be a 2-2 count. The runner over at third. 2-2 count. Brewster standing right in. Witten ready to go here. As Connor Crawford's done a great job of stealing his way from second, or around from first over to third. And that's going to be ball number 3. And that'll end the count full here. To Brewster at the plate. Let's get over here on third and check out our runner down here at third. There we go. Witten to the plates. Fly ball out into left field. Left fielder Bass going to get underneath it. Here comes the play and the throw coming in. And they're not going to get him. Good job there by Crawford. Great job by Crawford getting around, and he comes in to score. And they'll make it a 3-2 ball game. There's a long sacrifice fly here for Brewster. Out number 2. So another run does come in here for the Bears as they get a 3-2, and a nice job there by Crawford. 2 stolen bases after the base on balls to lead off this inning. Here comes Stevenson to the plate. Had a single, scored a run back in the second, and it's now 3-2. Stevenson swinging and a miss. 0-1 to him. Right in goes Stevenson. That's in there for a strike called. It is now 0-2. Let's take this off of here, sorry. So the 0-2 count. Stevenson standing in. Low. Ball 1. 1-2. One-two count. Stevenson ready to go. So is Witten. Fouls it back to the screen. And stays 1-2. All right, 1-2 count. Stevenson. Heads up over there. Watch out now. Ooh, hot shot down that third baseline. Stays 1-2. So it's a 1-2 count here. Stevenson right back in here, ready to go. Here's the pitch on the way. Outside, couldn't get into chase after that one. Now 2-2. Stevenson trying to keep the inning going here for the Bears, fouling that one away. Did a good job fighting off pitches here. 8th pitch of the at-bat on the way here for Stevenson as he stands back in with a 2-2 count. Witten ringing it outside, running the count full. All right, payoff pitch, ready to go here. And the pitch on the way. In there for a call. Strike 3, rung him up. And that is strikeout number 7 on the afternoon here by Witten. So that'll do it here for the Bears. They do get a run in, though, to make it a closer ball game, now 3-2. So we'll be right back here as we go to the bottom half of the third. 3-2 Rams with the lead.
Taxes. The government takes my money. I don't know what to do.
Well, you need Fast Tax because you put it off to the last minute and you got to get it right, but you got to get it fast. So you always go to Fast Tax. That's your choice in Center, Texas. At Hope Community Medicine, they believe that more than medicine is needed when providing quality care for their patients. With locations throughout East Texas, the vision is to give hope to those who seek a better life by caring for their body, mind, and soul, and not about their ability to pay. Through the network of staff and locations, Hope seeks to be primary provider of medical, dental, and behavioral health. Because the difference that Hope makes is the difference between night and day. Hope Community Health.
All right, folks, we're back here as we get ready to go for the top half, or bottom half of the third inning. And let's fix that right there and that right there as well. So here we go as we will go to the third inning. Quist is actually pitching very, very well, even though he's got the 3 runs up there against him. He's only thrown 31 pitches. He's got 1 strikeout, no base on balls so far. He has given up the 4 hits and the 3 runs, as one of those was unearned, as there was an error out there on the right fielder for one of those runs to come in. So here we go to the plate. Will be Hawkins, the catcher. He'll start off here for the Rams in the third inning as they lead it 3-2. Quist ready to go here. First pitch to Hawkins onto the way, and that's a shot down to the left field line, and it's going to hook, foul ball. Gave it a ride, but just foul. 0-1 to him. Hawkins right back in here. 0-1 the count. He's 0 for 1 at the plate. That's a fly ball out into left center field. Going back deep on it there, and that is going to be a ding-dinger as Hawkins will run him around as Hawkins with the big ding-dinger there to left center field. And Hawkins will make it a 4-2 ball game onto the home run here. And a dinger by Hawkins. He got all of that one in left center field, and it was gone in a hurry. So one more run comes across to make it 4-2 ball game here. As boy, he tattooed that one. So coming to the plate will be Rogers. He's 1 for 1, scored a run his first time up. Now makes it a 4-2 ball game. Whew. That one pretty much looked like a no-doubter when it left the bat there, folks. So here we go. That's up high to Rogers for ball number 1. Get back over here on first base. That's going to be a pop up there to the first baseman. And getting up under there for the Bears is going to be Duke. Fly out to third to the first baseman for out number 1. So 1 out. To the plate comes Neal. He's 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. And with nobody on, stepping up with 1 out here from Quist. Runner down. Watch out down that third base. Woo, boy, that's awful close down there. They sent a few shots down there towards that Timpson dugout. Just getting out of the way of the coaches over there. Watch out now. 0-1 to him is Neal. That's back in, ready to go. Here's the pitch. That's low for ball 1. 1-1 now the count. Up high on the inside, Neal backing away, 2-1. Quist working quickly here. It's just getting a little cooler now that the sun's going down. And fouling that one away, 2-2. Trying to stay warm out there on the hill. So with a 2-2 count, Neal standing right back in here. And Quist to the plate. Catches a foul tip, and he is out. That's out number 2. And the foul tip, he is out. So that's number 2. So here comes Bass to the plate. He's 1 for 1 as he has got a single, scored a run his one time up. Nobody on. He'll come to the plate here with 2 outs in the bottom half of the third. Staying away from that one, bouncing away to the screen, 1-0. So that 1-2 count, a 1-0 count. Quist said working quickly here. He's got a little chilly out there. He's back in the windup now with nobody on. 1-0 to him. That's in there for a strike. Nice pitch there by Quist. All right, so 1-1 now the count. Now 2-1. So Quist trying to get himself out of this inning here as he gave up the home run there to lead off this inning for Hawkins here in the bottom of the third. Rams take it back to a 4-2 ball game. And the pitch now onto the way here to Bass. That's a shot there and a nice little dig there by Carroll at third. And we get away from the first baseman there. They get a little tripped up. The ball gets away and not going to allow him to get over to second as Bass and Carroll. Looks like they got their, or Duke and Carroll. Duke and Bass, sorry. Look like they got their feet tangled up over there, so just being single over there. So now a runner on. Throw was low, but it looked like Duke might have been able to dig it out. But it gets underneath the glove, and he will be safe at first. So here comes Graves to the plate. He's 1 for 1 at the plate today. Got a single, scored a run. Man over first, and here goes the runner. It'll be Bass. He'll steal the bag with no throw down as that one is low for ball number 1 for Graves. Runner now over at second here in score position for the Rams. Swing and a miss here for Graves, now 1-1. So the 1-1 count. Holtz, top of the order on deck. And nice little run there at that third. Going to pick it up is Carroll. Get that one right. And he'll go 5-3 for the third out. And that'll do it. They get 1 hit. Get 2 hits, and then they leave a man and no errors. And then 1 run comes in to make it a 4-2 ball game. We'll go to the bottom half, or the top half of the 4th inning when we come back right here on NetSN.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here as I get a little extra covering on for myself because it's a little chilly out here. So let's clear up the board for you as we got nobody on here as we get ready to go here for the next inning. Top 4, that's where we are. No outs. All right, 4-2 ball game. Top of the 4th inning is where we go. And the Bears coming to the plate. It will be Quist, Duke, and Carroll coming up here against the pitcher Witten. Witten has gone 3 solid innings. He's thrown 64 pitches. He's got 7 strikeouts, 1 base on balls. He's given up to 2 hits and 2 runs here into this ball game. So he'll step in here ready to go in the 4th inning. Quist got stranded at third his first time up, back in the 2nd. So the Bears looking to, they got 1 run there. It was 3-2 as we went into the bottom of the 3rd. And the Rams getting those back there as Bears got a run and the Rams both got a run there in that 3rd inning. As Quist trying to help his own cause here, swinging at that one. And it's 0-1. So Quist right back in here. Here's the 0-1 to him. That's up high. Ball 1. Quist ready to go. Witten bringing the heat low outside, and it's now 2-1 to him. So the 2-1 count. Duke will be on deck as Quist stands back in. Witten to the plate, catching the outside edge. Now 2-2. Been pretty consistent with that pitch right there, catching that outside edge here this afternoon. 2-2 on the way to Quist. And the pitch, that's a shot, and it'll get right up the middle there. Nice job cutting it off there by Brooks. He'll come by and, pulled him off the bag, and a nice job getting down the line as Quist. So leadoff man on. And a nice play there by Brooks as he came up with it, but a little bit low there on the throw. Pulled him off the bag. We're going to get a pinch runner. It's going to be number 14. That's Tyler Lane. He came in to score for Quist, who got on to lead off the second. So come to the plate now with no outs and a runner over at first. It will be Duke. He was hit by a pitch his first time up. So stands in here with a runner on. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Steve Reich won.
Hey, looking your way. Let's get a pair. Let's go.
So 1-0 the count. Duke right back in. Here's a throw over to first. It doesn't make the throw over. A little bit of a stumble over there by the runner Lane, but he gets back in. And now from the stretch, Witten delivers. That's going to be a foul ball, and it'll go 0-2 to Duke. So Duke 0-2. Trying to move the runner off from first is Lane, pinch runner. Taking the lead, holding him on over there is Neal. Pitch on the inside edge, and it'll be a ball. And runner takes off Lane, stealing the bag. 4 stolen base here by the Bears. And it is ball 1 here at the plate. So 1-2 now to Duke. Runner in scoring position now over at second. The Bears are trying to play a little small ball so they can get one of those runs back. Outside, 3-2. 2-2. 2-2 the count. So Witten looking for that first out of the inning here, and the Bears looking to put together a run or two. No throw over to second there, faking the throw. I'm going to catch a piece of that one, and it's a foul ball. It'll stay 2-2 at the plate. So that 2-2 count. Could be down the line is Duke. He's back in 2-2. Lane taking a lead over at second. High fly ball here. And that's going to be on the infield. Infield fly rule coming in, and they'll take care of him there. Out number 1 as the shortstop, Brooks, comes up, takes care of the fly ball. So 1 out here for Witten as Carroll will come to the plate. 0-for-1, struck out his first time up. Carroll standing in here. Witten remains in the stretch. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to lay down a nice bunt down the line, and it'll be a foul ball. 0-1-2. And I'm going to see if the ball hit him there as he was in the box coming out. I didn't see that, but that's what they could be saying. It was, yep, he is out because it did hit him coming out. So that's out number 2. So he was out because the ball did hit him coming into on the foul, so he's going to be out right there. So, all right, so runner in the lane, he's on for Quist, who got the lead off of the bat, or lead off single here to start this inning. And Tyler Lane comes in to run for him. He's over at second. He took off to third, but Since they called him out at the plate, he will now have to move back to second. Coach V having a chat down there with the umpire in the field, trying to check what's going on with it. But Searcy will come to the plate. He's 0 for 1 at the plate today. And with 2 outs, going to remain at second as a long conversation still being had out there near the third base bag. So it gives us a chance to talk about some of the things going on. So we just got a message here. We got 4 different games going on here on NetSN tonight. We have a couple baseball games, got a softball game, got a soccer match going on. So NetSN all over the place here in the Piney Woods in East Texas, bringing you all these great sporting broadcasts. We got another great couple of broadcasts coming up later in the week. I know for sure Friday I will be in Shelbyville for Woden at Shelbyville. That'll be a baseball. Join us for that. Next week we'll be doing some soccer playoffs. I do know that next Thursday my plan is to be down in West Sabine for Comanil and West Sabine. What a great game that one's going to be. Those 2 top 10 teams there in District 23. Searcy stepping in here, and after the conversation is over, runner over at second, Witten ready to the plate. Here's the pitch. Outside, Steve Rack 1. So Witten trying to pitch himself out of this inning here, as that one's going to be a foul ball. It is now 0-2, as he had bases loaded earlier into this ball game, back in the second here, and only allowed 1 run, and that was actually on an error. Nope, sorry. It was on a pass ball. That's what it was. My apologies there. So here we go. 0-2 to Searcy, standing in here, trying to move the runner off a second. Swing and a miss for the strikeout, and that'll end the inning there on the strikeout for a Witten. And that'll do it here, as they will get 1 hit. They'll leave a man, and no errors under the inning here in the 4th for the Rams. So we will go to the bottom half of the 4th inning, and the Rams coming up here on NetSN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
The games have never been bigger this fall, and whether you're rooting for the Cowboys or Texans, or you hook 'em, gig 'em, or wreck 'em, don't you deserve to watch them in style? So just a reminder that Blake Furniture saves you money on everything you need to make these the best game watching days ever.
Oh, my apologies, folks. I see some changes being made in the field, so we're going to be doing that here. We're going to have a new pitcher for Quist, and it will be number 7. That is Searcy. He will come in here from left field. That'll put Duke out in left field. And then, let's see, Duke will go out into left field. Searcy will come in to pitch. Duke will go out into left field. And Quist will go to third. That's where it's going to be. So Searcy will come in from left. Going out there to left is Duke. Carroll, number 2, will go out into a right field. And over at third will be Quist. Okay, there we go. I think we got it down now. So Searcy will come in here. So Quist will shut him down here on his night. And Quist, he had 3 solid innings of work. He threw 48 pitches. He had 2 strikeouts, no base on balls. He gave up 4 hits and 3 runs here this afternoon. So a new pitcher coming in. And first one to the plate here is going to be Holtz. And first pitch to Holtz. Strike 1 to him. There's a new pitcher here from Searcy. All right, so Searcy ready to go here now. And the lefty bringing it. That's ball 1, making the count 1-1. So the 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's a shot, and it's going to get out into center field, and a nice job there by the center fielder. Comes in and makes a great play there. That is Connor Crawford. He come in diving in for it, and he makes a great play out there in center field for out number 1. That was a heck of a play out there by Crawford. 4-2 ball game here. Stepping in goes Umbrell. He's 1 for 1, reaching on an error. He's 2 times up, been stuck on the base pads. Just 2 times out there. He'll face Searcy for the first time. Lefty bringing it, and it's ball 1 to him. Bottom of the 4th inning here, 4-2. Joaquin Rams with the lead in his big district matchup here. Searcy bringing it. That's going to be fouled off. Watch out down the first baseline down there, coach. And it's a 1-1 ball game, 1-1 count. Right back in goes Umbrell, and that one's going to be a soft fly ball. It's going to get out into left field. Looks like Duke going to get up underneath it, and he'll make the play for the out number 2. So 2 quick outs here for Searcy into the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brooks reached on the fielder's choice and grounded out his 2 times up. So nobody on here, and 2 outs, bottom 4. Brooks stands in here, ready to face Searcy for the first time. And the lefty to the plate. High fly ball out into left field. Going out there to cut it off in his shortstop. Oh, we're going to let the left fielder, Duke, handle it. And that'll do it here for the 3rd out. So 3 up, 3 down. No hits, nobody left, and no errors there by the Bears. We will go to the top of the 5th inning when we come back here on NetSN. It is 4-2 Joaquin this afternoon.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Sparky D's Bargain Store. Who are we? We're an online auction store. You'll find us on Facebook only. We're located in Center, Texas. Check us out as we have auctions going on right now. It's Sparky D's Bargain Store, an online auction store that can save you lots of money. Go check out our page, bid on items you like, and save yourself a lot of money. It's Sparky D's Bargain Store, Facebook only, located in Center. At Sparky D's Bargain Store, we'll save you more. All right, here we go as we get ready to go to the 5th inning, and it is a 4-2 ball game. Joaquin Rams with the lead as the Timpson Bears coming to the plate. Top of the order will be Connor Crawford. He will be starting off here for the Bears. Crawford 0 for 2 with the base on balls, stealing a couple bags, got himself into scoring position by 2 stolen bases back in that 3rd inning, and scored a run there. So nice job here. So this is Holloway, I'm sorry, that's coming up first. He's on the bottom of the sack here. Holloway. And he's going to take ball 1 from Witten. That's in there for a strike to Holloway. It's now 1-1 to him. 82 pitches, 8 strikeouts, 1 base on balls, 3 hits, 2 runs here by Witten. That's outside for ball 2. 2-1 to count. Witten bringing it to the plate here. Swing and a miss, down 2-2. It's a long way to go here in this one as we're starting to the top of the 5th inning. 2-2 count. That's outside, counting now full. Witten. That's number 95 right there. Full count here to Holloway as he stands in. Number 9 hitter for the Bears. And taken outside, ball 4. So second base on balls given up here by Witten. We'll go to the top of the order. Connor Crawford coming up. I said 0 for 2 with a base on balls, stealing a couple of bases and scoring a run back in that third inning. As it was a 3-1 ball game at that time. He came around in. Hawkins comes up to start the bottom half of the third and cranks one to left center to make it a 4-2 ball game. Here we go, Witten now from the stretch with a runner over at first. No outs. Stepping in is Crawford. Foul ball back to the screen. 0-1. Another great atmosphere here in Joaquin. Like I said, I've been here a couple times to cover some softball, my first baseball game here, but there's softball, Little League softball, Little League baseball. The coaches and the parents are out here with the kids, and the concession stand is open. It's just a great atmosphere for baseball in this time of the year, softball this time of year. Here's a throw down by Hawkins. That one's going to be a little offline, and he's going to be safe in there, stealing the bag. Is Holloway. That's another stolen bag. That's 5 stolen bases here today by the Bears, and that one on the throw down there by Hawkins, a little to the first base side right there. Looks like everybody's going to be okay. As the runner is safe going into second. And it's a 1-1 count here at the plate to Crawford. So the 1-1 count to him. No outs. Top of the 5th inning. Connor Crawford running right back in now. She's got a runner over at a second. Pitch. Foul ball. He gave that one a ride, and that's going to be a long strike. 1-2. Looking to straighten that one out. On deck will be Dylan Crawford, catcher. A great game behind the dish here for the Bears so far tonight. Connor right back in with a 1-2 count. Runner over at second for the Bears. Trying to cut into this 4-2 lead here in the top of the 5th. Crawford ready to go. So is Witten. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That is out number 1. Strikeout number 9 on the afternoon and pitch number 90 here for Witten. Had my count wrong a while ago. So here comes Dylan Crawford to the plate with 1 out. Runner stays at second. Dylan standing in 0 for 2, swinging at that one. Now 0-1 to him at the plate. Foul back to the screen here. And it'll be a 0-2 count to him. Brewster on deck. Crawford. Now with an 0-2 count. Stands right back in. Runner over at second, trying to move him around. And only 1 out. That's up high from Witten. Makes it a 1-2 count. One-two to Crawford. Here's the pitch. Rung him up on the call, strike 3. That's out number 2. That is strikeout number 10 by Witten on the afternoon. Here comes Brewster to the plate. He's 0 for 2. 0 for 1 with a sacrifice fly his 2 times at the plate today. Runner remains over at second here now with 2 outs. Outside edge for call strike 1. 0-1 to Brewster, right back in he goes. And Witten bringing it up on the inside. Going to get off of Hawkins' glove. And the pass ball, make it a 1-1. Allowing the runner to get over to third. So 1-1 with 2 outs. Right back goes Brewster, looking to bring the man home from third. And that's going to get behind Hawkins. And here comes the throw in. Oh, he is safe. Nice job of running there by by Holloway. He gets in under the throw. And it is 2-1 after the plate, as that one was low. And that is another run coming in here. 2-1 at the plate. Now makes it a 4-3 ball game. Great job of running there by Holloway. Stole the bag over there at the second. And gets his way over to third on a pass ball and then scores on another. So now 4-3 and 2-1 at the plate. Now it's going to be fouled off. Heads up over there. And it's now 2-2 to Brewster at the plate. So now 4-3 as the Bears have tightened it up here. Trying to play some whatever they can here to creep right back into it. And that's low. Ball 3 here now for Brewster. Now the count full. Witten ready to go now with pitch number 100. And the payoff pitch. That's a shot, and it'll be out into left field. So Brewster gets on with a single. So that's put a runner over at first now for the Bears. And that'll bring Stevenson to the plate. He's 1 for 2 at the plate today. Scored a run. So with 2 outs, runner over at first here for Timpson and the Bears. Witten up high, quick throw down to first. Getting back in is Brewster. Ball 1 here to Stevenson. Stevenson right back in with a 1-0. Looks like Coach Latham's trying to get Witten through this last inning here. That's low. And it's 2-0. He's now gone over 100 pitches here. So Stevenson right back in. 2-0 count. Witten to the plate. Catching the outside edge. Now it is a 2-1 count to it. So Witten to the plate. That's going to be a little bouncer out in front, and it'll be a foul ball as it bounces to foul ground here down the third baseline, and it's 1-2. Sorry, 2-2 now the count. So 2-2 count. 2 outs. Witten ready to face Stevenson here as he comes back down the line. Getting back over there at first is Brewster. Reached on the base. Oh, he had a single, sorry. So Witten with a 2-2 count. And Stevenson ready to go. And the 2-2. Fouls that one off. And it stays 2-2. Stevenson with a good at bat right here. Got a 2-2 count to him. Witten trying to get out of this inning. Got to run over at first. Here's the pitch. Staying alive is Stevenson. Probably the last inning here for Witten. That is 106. Get some fresh balls in here and a lot of foul balls here by both of these squads. So 2-2 is Stevenson fighting them off. Look for pitch number 7 of this at bat. Still a 2-2 count. Witten trying to get him out of this inning, and Stevenson trying to keep this inning going. And fouling off once again. We're in the top half of the 5th inning. Cool Tuesday evening as the sun has gone down here. Hot baseball on the base pads, though. Stevenson back in, 2-2 pitch as he's fought off quite a few here. Here's pitch number 9 of this at bat, and that's going to be way off the mark here. Now to run the count full, and now allow the runner to get over to second. So 3-2 count now. Stevenson right back in, now runner over at second, in scoring position here. Called him strike 3, rung him up for the strikeouts. And that's number 11, and that's 110 pitches on the afternoon here, and that's going to do it for the Timpson Bears. But they do get a run in here to get it a little bit closer now to make it a 4-3 ball game as we go to the bottom half of the 5th inning. We'll be right back for more here in Joaquin as our Piney Woods area game of the day here on the NetSN.
Father, for lunch today, I would like a salad.
Father, for lunch, I'd like one of those American
no, I couldn't possibly.
cheeseburgers.
I'm
Ice
a
cream,
vegetarian.
cheeseburger. That's what I need.
Father.
Ice cream.
Oh, when everyone in your family thinks they're royalty, take them someplace where they could all get something good. Dairy Queen.
At Aurora Concepts, our team of doctors and advanced practice providers are highly trained and qualified in family medicine. We strive to provide our patients guidance towards the healthiest lifestyle possible, no matter their age. We offer a full spectrum of family medicine, including scheduled appointments, telehealth services you can do from home, and walk-in visits with no appointment. We accept all major insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we also have the most competitive self-pay rates in the area. For highly trained expert care in East Texas, choose Aurora Concepts. Let us take care of you.
The games have never been bigger this fall, and whether you're rooting for the Cowboys or Texans, or you hook 'em, gig 'em, or wreck 'em, don't you deserve to watch them in style? So just a reminder that Blake Furniture saves you money on everything you need to make these the best game watching days ever.
All right, folks, back here as we get ready to go to the bottom half of the 5th inning, and Witten's going to be the first one to bat here as a pitcher on record. As it'll be Witten, Hawkins, and Rogers, the first 3 up here. In the 5th inning, going against Searcy, who came in, had 1 inning of work, did really well. He only threw 7 pitches, no strikeouts, no base on balls. He got 3 fly ball outs, and he starts Witten off with a strike right here. Strike 1 to him. The lefty bringing it. That's ball 1. 1-1 now the count. The 1-1 count, Searcy bringing it to the plate. Ball on the inside. And that'll make it 2-1. The 2-1 count to Witten. That's in there for a call, Steve Rack, too. Nice pitch there from Searcy. Witten stands right back in, 2-2 count to him. And gets a piece of that one to stay alive, and it stays 2-2. Hawkins, big home run his last time at bat, will be on deck. Rogers in the hole here. As Witten trying to get on in this 4-3 ball game as Bears got a run there in the top half of this inning to close the gap. That's fouled off once again. Witten staying alive. Pitch number 7 of this at bat coming up for him right here. Here's the 2-2 from Searcy. Heads up, falling back behind us. And it stays 2-2. Witten, pitch number 7 here, ready for pitch number 8 at the at bat. 2-2s, he's right back in. Pitch on the way. That's up high, making a full count. Witten working it here. Ready for pitch number 9 here, full count. And that's going to be a foul ball down the first base line. It'll get out of play. So the count remains full here. Searcy from the windup. And Witten. Heads up. fouling it back once again, staying alive. That was pitch number 10 of this at bat. So Witten fighting hard up there, trying to get something one lined out here as it's 3-2 to him. Maybe getting on here for Hawkins. Foul tip for the strikeout, and that is out number 1. Good at bat there by Witten, but it is 1 out. Had to plug that in. I had to fix my camera there, folks. 1 second. All right, so there we go. So it's 1-0 to Hawkins. One out. That's in there for a call strike. 1-1 to him. Hawkins, 1 for 1 for 2 at the plate today. Fly out and a home run. That one's on the inside. It's now 2-1 to him. No doubter there to lead off the third. Left center field, just to the left side of the scoreboard. Big dinger. And getting a piece of that one to foul it off. And it'll be a 2-2 count. Rogers will be on deck here for the Rams. They lead at 4-3 here in the bottom of the 5th. As Hawkins standing right back in here with a 2-2 count. 1 out, nobody on. Seriously delivers outside, 3-2. Brings the count full, back-to-back full counts here for so the count now full. Cherty right back in. Ready to go over to Hawkins. High fly ball. Calling for it there at first for, oh, and it's second baseman there, and Moreland loses it in the lights, and it lands into the infield. So Hawkins is on with the hit. Moreland there at second. Might have had it under his sights there, but lands to the second base side of him, and it comes in safe. So now Hawkins will be over at first with 1 out. Stepping to the plate now. Coach Lathan going to have to change some things up here. He's got a runner over at first. Coming to the plate is Rogers. He's 1 for 2. Single, scored a run. Flied out his 2 times up. He'll face Searcy here for the first time. Got a runner over now at first, trying to move him around. That's going to be a little runner there. Moreland coming up on it. It's going to have to be quick, and he'll make the nice play there, 4-3. That's out number 2, moving the runner over to second. So coming to the plate is Neal, the first baseman. He'll come up here with runner in scoring position now for the Rams as they lead at 4-3. Neal 0 for 2 at the plate, struck out his 2 times up. Searcy from the windup to the plate. Sorry, from the stretch up high. Ball 1. Neal, 1-0 to him. Checking the runner over at second. Here's the pitch. That's low. Good job, Crawford, staying in front of it. Now 2-0. Bass will be on deck for the Rams if Neal can get on. 4 runs, 4 hits, 5 left, no errors for the Rams. That's in there for a strike call to Neal from Searcy. He got 3 runs, 4 hits, 4 left, and 1 error for the Timpson Bears here this afternoon. So Neal with a 2-1 count, standing in, ready to go. Going to send that one out into left center field, and the left fielder's back there watching it. And it's going to be a nice catch out there by the left fielder, Duke, as he'll make the play. And a fly out to left field to end of the inning here for the Rams. They do get 1 hit. They'll leave them in. And no errors here by the Joaquin Rams. So we will go to the top of the 6th inning. Coming up for the Rams will be Quist, Duke, and Carroll. When we come back, it is your Piney Woods area game of the day here on NetSN.
Your Center Rough Rider winter sports schedule brought to you in part by Ace Hardware. Ace is the place in Shelby County for the helpful hardware folks. Brookshire Brothers, beginning its 103rd year as your neighborhood market. And Covington Lumber Supply. If you need it to build or repair, you find it at Covington's. At Hope Community Medicine, they believe that more than medicine is needed when providing quality care for their patients. With locations throughout East Texas, the vision is to give hope to those who seek a better life by caring for their body, mind, and soul, and not about their ability to pay. Through the network of staff and locations, Hope seeks to be primary provider of medical, dental, and behavioral health. Because the difference that Hope makes is the difference between night and day. Hope Community Health.
All right, looks like we are going to get a new pitcher out of there. It's going to be Holt. He'll come in and be the new pitcher here for the Rams. Witten going to sit him down. He had a great pitching there. Holt coming in from center field. Not quite sure if Witten went out there. We'll see. But that's where we're going to put him at for right now. All right, so Holt will come in here, and a nice pitching there by Witten as he went 5 solid innings. He had 11 strikeouts, 2 base on balls. He gave up the 4 hits and the 2 runs. He had 1 run unearned. He threw 110 pitches in his time out there. So now it will be Holt coming to the plate. And first 3 up, or Holt, should say, will be the new pitcher. And facing Quist, starting pitcher. He's 2 for 2. Stole a couple bases, did his pinch runner who was in. That was Tyler Lane in there running for him as his 2 hits. So Quist stands in here ready to go for the 3rd time. First time here against Holt. Holt's ready to bring it outside, ball 1. So the Rams 6 outs away from a win here, but the Bears have a lot to say about it here. A long way to go. That's going to be a shot, and it'll be a bouncer there at a short. Nice job there by Brooks. He'll get up, and he'll make the play and go 6-3 for out number 1. So coming to the plate now is going to be Duke. He's 0 for 1, him hit by a pitch. His 2 times at the plate today. So come up here with 1 out. Nobody on. We're in the top of the 6th inning here. So Duke stands in ready to go here. Ready to face Holt for the first time. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. What a pitch there by Holt. Man, that's breaking in there. 0-1 now to Duke. Holt to the plate. Can't bring that breaking ball in. That's 1-1. So with a 1-1 count to him, Duke standing right in. Carroll on deck here for the Bears. It's Holtz trying to keep the Bears at bay here, and that's going to catch the outside corner. Now 1-2. So the 1-2 count to Duke. Here we go. Oh, that's going to be catching him in the back. That's hit by the pitch. So the 2nd time today, Duke is on after being hit by a pitch. Here comes Carroll to the plate. 0 for 2. Foul tip and a strikeout his 2 times up. Carroll comes up now. Started off at 3rd, ended up out there in right. So ready to go here now with 1 out. That's going to be a little runner there to the pitcher. Going to go over to first. High throw there, but nice job there by Holt. Getting over to second on the throw, but Holtz gets in Carroll to go 1-3 for out number 2. So here comes Searcy to the plate. He's 0 for 2 at the plate today. So he'll come up here. 2 outs and nobody on. Send that one, over at second. There's a run over at second. How did I miss that? I should know better. Runner just moved over there, didn't he? Duke is over at second. That's foul ball for strike 1 to the now pitcher. Searcy for the Bears. Standing right in, the lefty. And the lefty facing off here. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2 to Searcy at the plate. So an 0-2 count. Holloway will be on deck if Searcy can reach. And Holtz trying to keep that runner over at second. Here's the pitch outside. Here's the throw down, and Hawkins going to get him there onto the steal. Nice job there, as it will go 2-5 for out number 3. Searcy will be at the plates when he comes back here for the 7th inning. So that is the third out, though. So they do get 1 hit, nobody left, and no errors here by the Rams. We will go to the bottom half of the 6th inning here on your Piney Woods area game of the day on NetSN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
Sparky D's Bargain Store. Who are we? We're an online auction store. You'll find us on Facebook only. We're located in Center, Texas. Check us out as we have auctions going on right now. It's Sparky D's Bargain Store, an online auction store that can save you lots of money. Go check out our page, bid on items you like, and save yourself a lot of money. It's Sparky D's Bargain Store, Facebook only, located in Center. At Sparky D's Bargain Store, we'll save you more.
This is a NetSN presentation of a Watlington Shires Pierce production, East Texas Baseball. Tonight, it's the Joaquin Rams against the Timpson Bears. The Rams come in tonight with a 1-2 record, badly needing a win to try and catch district leader Garrison. Same way with the Bears at 0-1, both these teams at the bottom of the district. The District 22 race is underway, and
all right, back here as it is Bass in the circle. He tried to bend his way on there and fouled it off, and that one's going to be a strike 2 to him. 0-2 is Bass. Phone line 0-2 here to start off into the bottom half of the 6th inning. Searcy, that's his 2nd inning of work, has now thrown 30 pitches, 1 strikeout. Giving up the 1 hit and no runs so far since he's been in. Bass with an 0-2 count to him. Searcy delivers, swinging and a miss for the strikeout. And that is out number 1. 2nd strikeout here for Searcy for the Bears. Coming to the plate now will be Graves, the DH. He's 1 for 2, got a single, scoring a run, grounded out to third, his 2 times up. As he steps up here now with 1 out and nobody on. Searcy to the plate. The lefty catches the outside corner here for strike 1. Oh, 0-1 to Graves. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. It is now 0-2. So Graves stands right back in here, ready to go against Searcy. The 0-2 pitch. That's low for ball 1. 1-2 now the count. So Graves trying to extend the inning here, see maybe they can get an insurance run, leading it by 1, 4-3 here. The Bears will have the top of the 7th. It will be Searcy, Holloway, and Crawford, the first 3 up. That's a little foul ball there. Graves just getting a piece of it. Stays 1-2. So with the 1-2 count, Graves right back in. And with one out here, Searcy with the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Searcy. And it will be the top of the order, Holtz to the plate. Now with 2 outs. So with 2 outs, Holt comes up here. Now the pitcher started off in center field. Hit by a pitch. 0 for 2. Got a single and a fly out. Hits 3 times up. Searcy misses on that one for ball 1, and the crowd wanted a strike call there, but not getting it. And it's 1-0 to Holtz. So Holt right back in here. Searcy delivers. That's a shot out into center field. Holt will give it a ride, and that'll be right there for the center fielder making a play there. That is Crawford, and that is the 3rd out here of the 6th. So 1-2-3 inning here for Searcy, and that'll bring that inning to a close. They get no hits, nobody left on, and no errors here by the Bears. We'll go to the top of the 7th. It will be Searcy, Holloway, and Crawford when we come back here on a Net SN. We don't want to do that.
At Aurora Concepts, our team of doctors and advanced practice providers are highly trained and qualified in family medicine. We strive to provide our patients guidance towards the healthiest lifestyle possible, no matter their age. We offer a full spectrum of family medicine, including scheduled appointments, telehealth services you can do from home, and walk-in visits with no appointment. We accept all major insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we also have the most competitive self-pay rates in the area. For highly trained expert care in East Texas, choose Aurora Concepts. Let us take care of you.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
The games have never been bigger this fall, and whether you're rooting for the Cowboys or Texans, or you hook 'em, gig 'em, or wreck 'em, don't you deserve to watch them in style? So just a reminder that Blake Furniture saves you money on everything you need to make these the best game watching days ever.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here as we go to the top half of the 7th inning, and the Rams looking to close it out here and then get 3 outs and get the victory here as they lead it by 1, but the Bears have a lot to say about that as they're coming up here and see if they can get that run back and force it to a bottom of the 7th. Searcy was at the plate as the runner was thrown out, going from 2nd to 3rd to end of that 6th inning. It's Searcy, so he will be up to start here, and he'll face Holt. Holt, 1 inning of work. He threw 12 pitches, and he had no strikeouts and gave up no hits, no runs. So here he is ready to go against Searcy as he stands in. Holt, the lefty on lefty. Swing and a miss for the strike. 0-1 to him. Big district game here for both these teams. Knew it was going to be a tight game here. Glad that they allowed us to come out and cover this game here, and what a great game it's been. Seriously, swing and a miss. It's now 0-2 to him. Holloway on deck. Holloway had a great job in his 5th inning. He got a base on balls and stole a couple of bases and ended up scoring that number 3 run there for the Bears. That was big back in the 5th. Now the Bears trying to see if they can get another one across here in the top of the 7th. It is 0-2 to Searcy at the plate. Here's the pitch from Holtz. Low, ball 1. 1-2 now the count. Searcy right back in, ready to go. Here's the 2-1 to him. Holt delivers up high, 2-2. So staying 2-2 to him. Searcy ready to go, the 2-2 count. Here's Holt with the delivery. Oh, just low, missing there for ball 3, running the count full. Nice job here by Searcy to work the count full after falling behind 0-2. Trying to get something started here for the Bears to start off the 7th. They trail by 1. Searcy right back in, ready to go. Here's Holt with the pitch. Foul ball. So Searcy, 3-2, steps right back in here, ready to go against Holt. Trying to get something started. Here's his pitcher that came in in the 5th for his squad. That's going to be ball 4. Nice job by Searcy after falling behind. He gets the base on balls, so runner over at first. Holloway will come to the plate now. Holloway 0 for 1 with a base on ball. Scoring around, like I said, that big important 3rd run there. Back in the 5th inning. He stands in here ready to go against Holt. First time. Now from the stretch for Holt for the lefty, checking the runner over first. Not much of a lead there by Searcy. Here's the throw. Hawkins stay in front of it. Ball 1. So the Bears looking to do what they did during that 2nd inning, load it up, see if they can get a run across. They were only able to get the 1 run to come across there after loading them up there in that 2nd. And Holt with a 1-0 count here to Holloway. To the plate. That one's low. Now it's a 2-0 count. Can't get him to chase after that one. So Holloway standing right in there, checking with Coach V down the 3rd baseline. Has what he likes. Runner over at first will check in and take his lead. That is Searcy over there. And Holt checks him from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Low and makes it a 3-0 count at the plate. On this chilly Tuesday night, Holt trying to get Searcy to pop up, ground into a double play here, and Holloway trying to get on so they can tie this thing up here in the top of the 7th inning. Holt to the plate, taking all the way. Steerack 1, 3-1 to him. Holloway back in. 3-1, here it goes. Up high for ball 4, back-to-back walks. Runners now at 1st and 2nd here for the Bears. And Coach Latham going to come out and have a chat with his pitcher here. And now runners will be at 1st and 2nd and no outs. Is Coach Latham going to come out and have it? No, not Coach Latham. Come out and have a chat with his pitcher out there in the mound. I'll remind everyone that we got a big baseball game coming up on Friday night. As long as the rain holds off, we plan on being in Shelbyville for Woden at Shelbyville this Friday evening. Next week, we'll be spending some time in some soccer playoffs around the Piney Woods area. And then we'll get back to next Thursday, the 28th, I believe, is the date there. I really want to cover a game down there, and it's going to be 2 great teams. That's Coleman-Neal and West Sabine. Get down there and cover that one. And check that one out down there. So that's our plan coming up over the next couple of weeks here. Now runners at 1st and 2nd here for the Bears. No outs. To the top of the order we go. Connor Crawford comes to the plate here. Crawford 0 for 3 and a base on balls and scored a run. Stole a couple of bases here. So seeing if he can get something going is Holtz. Looking for that first out. Facing the top of the order here for the Bears. We trade at 4-3, top of 7. Steve Wright call here to Crawford. So Holt, see if he can pitch himself out of the jam. And the pitch. That's going to be a solid fly ball out into shallow center, or shortstop right there. And it'll be Brooks on the catch. So out number 1. So with 1 out. Come to the plate, Dylan Crawford. He comes up here 0 for 3, couple strikeouts and a fly out his 3 times at the plate. 1 out, runners at 1st and 2nd for the Bears. Crawford. As Holt checks him at 2nd. Swing and a miss. It is 0-1. The Rams looking to hold on to a tight district win here. If they can get these final 2 outs, the Bears are threatening here in the top of the 7th to tie it up or take the lead. Here's the 0-1 to Crawford. That's up high, 1-1 now the count. Coach V down the line is Dylan Crawford, the catcher. Done a great job behind the dish here tonight as well for his 2 pitchers. Brewster will be on deck, but it's 1-1 to Crawford. Holtz in relief, outside, 2-1. Wouldn't be exciting if it didn't come down to the end between these 2 teams. fighting for district wins here. Every one of them is very, very important, especially this time of year. So runners over at first and second, taking their leads here. Now Holtz with the pitch. He's going to turn around and throw over to second. And nobody out over there. Everybody getting back. It's 2-1 at the plate. Crawford right back in, and now going to get another timeout here. So Dylan Crawford now ready to go. 2-1 count to him. Stands in here. Holtz checking the runners first and second. To the plates. Up high outside goes 3-1. So the 3-1 counts. Crawford looking to get on here. Brewster will be on deck. So Crawford 3-1 taking his time now. Holtz looking to keep from putting him on the base pads without loading him up here with only one out. Holt the long look in. Hawkins with the sign. Here's the pitch on the way now from Holtz. Outside, ball four. Bases are full for the Bears. So third base on balls here into this inning. And it'll be full on the base pads here for the Bears. So now coming to the plate is going to be Brewster. He's 0 for 1 with a sac fly and a base on balls his 3 times up. So he stands up with bases full for the Bears. That's the shot. Goes off of the pitcher, Holtz, and over to the shortstop, and that allows a run to come home. And that is now a 4-4 ball game as everybody moves up. And Holtz had to go off of his glove. And with one out, that leaves the bases full. And the run comes in to make it a 4-4 ball game here, but the Bears still threatening as only one out. Coming to the plate now is Stevenson. He'll come up here. 1 for 3 at the plate today. Base is still full, and that's going to be behind him. Avoided being hit by the pitch. So 1-0 to count now as the Bears looking to take their first lead of the ball game. Steve Wright call here, 1-1. Since the second inning, first lead of the ball game since the second inning. So 1-1 now the count for Stevenson. Standing right back in now, tie ball game, 4-3, 4-4. And that's a little bouncer here. That will be a foul ball. It'll be a 1-2 now at the plate here for Stevenson. So Quist will be on deck here. Still only one out. And base pad's full of Bears here. As Stevenson trying to push across another run, see if he can get his Bears the lead here. Stevenson, 1-2. Holt now ready to go, and he's working from the windup here with the bases full. Here's the throw home, and he can't get him on the suicide squeeze, and it's going to be there, and a nice job there by Coach V sending him as Holloway comes in to score to give the Bears the lead, and everybody moves up. And now we'll make it now a 5-4 ball game for the Bears, and it's a 1-2 at the plate. So the Bears now take the lead 5-4. And it's 1-2 with only one out. Still runners at second and third here for the Bears in this top half of the seventh. That they've put a couple across and reaching out there, fouling that one away. Quist will be on deck here for the Bears as they've now taken a 5-4 lead here in the top of the seventh. Morning right back in here. Runners at second and third. That's low. That's going to get away. Coming in here from third. Another run's going to come in on the wild pitch. And moving over to third is Brewster. So it is now a 3-2 count here at the plate to Stevenson. As another run does come in, and now we get a 6-4 ball game here. As the Rams had a 4-3 lead coming in. Now they've allowed 3 runs to come across, and it makes it 6-4. Runner now at the third for the Bears. Holtz ready to go here with the 3-2 pitch. So Holt now ready to go, 3-2. And that's going to be ball 4, so runners will be on the corners. So another base on balls here. That's the 4th one of the inning. And now runners will be onto the corners here for the Bears. Looks like Coach going to come out and make a change here at the circle. And looks like that is what's going to happen here. As Holtz is going to go out, and looks like he'll move into second. And coming in to pitch here, we'll see who we got onto the mound coming up. And that is going to be number 8, Lane Webb. Looks like number 8, Webb. He's going to come in here and be the new pitcher. So Holt will shut that one down here as Webb's going to come in here and be the new pitcher. And his first one he'll face is Quist, as there will be runners now at first and third, as is now a 6-4 ball game here as we have a pitching change. And we'll be right back here as you're watching your Piney Woods Area Game of the Week here on NetSN.
Need brand new construction from the ground up or a remodeling job? Ricky Andrews can do it all. Whether it's tile for the floor or reimagining a space in the house. Something wonderful with the bathroom. And oh, what he can do with kitchens. Find him on Facebook or give him a call at 591-2233. Ricky Andrews Construction. Your Center Rough Rider Winter Sports Schedule brought to you in part by Ace Hardware. Ace is the place in Shelby County for the helpful hardware folks. Brookshire Brothers, beginning its 103rd year as your neighborhood market. And Covington Lumber Supply. If you need it to build or repair, you find it at Covington's.
All righty, folks, we're back out here as a new pitcher is going to be Webb. He'll come in here and pitch as that's number 9. That is Neal. Neal in here to pitch. Holt will go back to center, and Witten will go over to first. Okay, so here we go. So coming to the plate now is Quist. He is 2 for 3 at the plate today. He's got a runner over at second. He's got a runner over at third. That's going to be a bouncer there to short. Going to come home, and they'll get the runner at home for out number 2. So good job here by the Rams as they get to the runner at a 6-2 for out number 2. And Stevenson will now make his way over to second. Quist will reach on the fielder's choice. So with 2 outs, runners now at first and second here for the Bears. And Coach Tundra thought maybe he might have got in there under the tag, but it looks like it was a good throw and a good tag here at the plate for out number 2. So 3 runs have come across here for the Bears. They lead it now 6-4. And for the Rams, they will have Umbrell, Brooks, and Witten, the first 3 up here in the bottom half of the 7th, as the Bears are now taking the lead here in the top half of the 7th as they put 3 across. 4 base on balls, and no hits have brought 3 runs in so far. So 2 outs, and stepping to the plate here is Duke. Duke been hit by a pitch twice, and he's 0 for 1 on a fly out. So runners at first and second now for the Bears, and that is a swing and a miss here for Duke at the plate, 0 for 1. Nice job by Neal. coming in here trying to get this final 2 outs here. 0-1 to Duke. So he's trying to keep it going here for the Bears. That's up inside now, 1-1. So with a 1-1 count, Duke stands in. That's a high fly ball. And it looks like it's going to be shallow right field and right center field coming up there. It's going to be Holt. He'll make the play for the final out. But the damage is done here as they get no hits, but they do leave 2, but they get 3 runs to come across here into this inning to lead it now 6-4, going to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back here for the bottom half of the 7th as Rams need a few to stay in this one here on NetSN. Alrighty, we're back here as we get ready to go for this one. Let's see what we. No, we're not doing that. Here we go. It's seriously looking for 3 outs here to get his team the victory as they have put 3 up into the top half of the 7th. They were down by 1, 4-3 coming in, but they got no hits, but they got 4 base on balls and just good base running out there, and were able to come up with a few runs to put them across. And now we're ready to go here for the bottom half of the 7th. The Rams need a couple of runs here as they've had to lead most of this game. Anytime the Bears scored, they were able to bounce right back. See if they can continue that here as we go to the bottom of the 7th. It'll be Umbrell, Brooks, and Witten, the first 3 up here against Searcy, who's done a great job coming in. In that 5th inning, he's had 2 solid innings of work. He's thrown 39 pitches. He's got 4 strikeouts, no base on balls, and he's only given up the 1 hit and no runs here to the Rams. He comes in. Umbrell will face him for the first time. Umbrell is 0 for 2 and reaching on an error. His 3 times up. Can't catch the outside edge. And it is ball 1 to start him off. Umbrell staying right in the box. Trying to get something going here in this cool Tuesday evening for the Rams. That's low now, 2-0. Seriously spending a lot of time there onto the bench here in this cool evening. Going to take him a little bit to warm up, I bet, here. Into the 7th, trying to keep the Rams at bay and try to get a win here for his squad. 2-0 to Umbrell. Pitch coming. That's a little runner down the first baseline, right there on it, and it's going to be Duke. He'll make the play, and unassisted for out number 1. So 1 out. Coming to the plate now will be Brooks. Brooks is 0 for 2, reaching on a fielder's choice. His 3 times up, 1 out, and nobody on. Brooks will face Searcy for the first time here this afternoon, or this evening now. 1 out, nobody on. Brooks stands in here from the windup. Searcy with the pitch. That's a shot bouncer off the ground. Going to be right there at third. What a play there by the third baseman. And what a play there at first, too. Nice job there by Quist to Duke. Quist had to wait for it, kind of one-handed it, and then made a strong throw. And a great job there by Duke over at first. 5-3 for round number 2. So coming to the plate now will be Witten. He's 0 for 3 at the plate, trying to get something going here with 2 outs. And the Bears looking to get a win here. Seriously trying to cut it down. The big man started off here for the Bears, or the Rams, did a great job pitching. And that's a high fly ball on the infield. Coming up underneath it there at first will be Duke, and he'll make the play, and that'll do it. As the Bears come back to win it here in the top of the 7th, and it will be a 6-4 victory for Timpson over Joaquin here this afternoon. And a victory there for the Rams, or for the Bears here over the Rams. And it'll be a 6-4 win here for the Timpson Bears. All right, let's get to our pregame time. So it is our Wiggins Farm pregame show. It is coming up, folks, so stay with us. And we'll get that postgame show going on here for you as I was, here we go, postgame in. Alrighty, folks, we're back here to wrap it up as the Bears get a 6-4 victory over the Rams here in a great district matchup here. They had to come back there in the top of the 7th to knock it out, and it's going to be a 6-4 victory for the Timpson Bears over the Joaquin Rams here this afternoon. Winning pitcher is going to be Quist for the Bears, as he came in and had a good 5 solid innings of work. Yeah, 5 solid innings of work here, and then relief was Searcy. He'll get the pick up there. Not a safe situation, but he'll get it there. And the losing pitcher is going to go to Holtz after a great pitching performance there by the starter Witten. But Holt will get the loss there, and coming in there to finish it off there was Neal for the Rams, as the Bears had a big 7th inning there to come back and get a few runs there to win this one 6-4 here this afternoon over the Joaquin Rams. So a big game here, and as it will be a 6 runs with 5 hits, 6 left on, and 1 error by the Bears. And it was 5 runs on 5 hits and 6 left on and no errors for the Rams to wrap this one up here this evening. All right, folks, that's going to do it for us, as it is a chilly night here. We're going to wrap it up from Joaquin. We'll see you Friday night for our next big ball game, and that is coming up for you on Friday night, and that will be in Shelbyville. As long as the rain holds off, the Woden and Shelbyville will hook it up right here on NetSN. Hope everyone has an awesome, blessed, and wonderful night. God bless America. God bless our troops, and God bless each and every one of you. We're out of here, folks. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Evans' 3-point shot.
Red Bulls
takes it to the house. This has been a presentation of the Rough Rider broadcast team, brought to you by Watlington and Shires Productions.